1600 is too dark, but 800 looks really good for me.
Alright, so it is Saturday. Got in last night. Went to the Expo Friday. It was pretty cool, but didn't bring any footage. Just kind of, I didn't like take any footage. Just wanted to like walk around and look at the expo, kind of soak it up. Got to meet up with the artist that was doing gonna be doing my hand tattoo, and then also talked with Zlata, which is the tattoo artist that did my snake, because we were gonna see if we could collab up and do touch-ups on it. But I just don't think the schedule will work, because tonight Corey and I are gonna go watch the UFC 210, Anthony Johnson versus DC, as well as the co-main event, which is Chris Weidman and Gegard Mousasi, which is gonna be sick. So waiting on our Uber, about to go and head out to the, we're not going to the event yet, we're going to get breakfast. So Uber's almost here.
Yeah, it says 2 minutes, but it shows so far away.
And then, yeah, so gonna get some footage, this little sweetie, and see y'all soon. Brown sugar cinnamon homemade Pop-Tart. This is about to be fucking epic. How excited are you, babe?
So excited. It looks great.
About to go down. Got some chicken and waffles.
Feel a change underneath the surface of your skin, spreading like a wave, waiting for the moment to begin. Nothing more to say, even though I try and try again. Do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? 'Cause I've been thinking on it, I've been thinking on it now. Don't know how to numb it, don't know how to tell myself just stop, breathe. Running out of ways to take this patiently. I don't wanna stay under. Try to find your clarity, elevated over me. In the water, how to reach, elevated over me.
Today's day 2 of the Expo. I really love being there. I think it's really cool. Came in yesterday, didn't get the full day, you know, because we drove in from where do we live?
Vienna.
Tyson's Corner, VA. And then we're in Maryland right now. It was like a 2-hour drive after traffic, and it's cool because this is my 3rd tattoo expo now. I've been to the DC Tattoo Expo and then also the Philadelphia Tattoo Expo. So coming to this one, it's been really, really dope so far, and this is just day 2. Yesterday was sweet, and then today is awesome, and we're about to go head out, and we're going to watch UFC fights tonight. DC, which I kind of said earlier, DC and Rumble fight. It's going to be so cool. We're going to Hooters to watch it because there's no beat-ups around Buffalo Wild Wings, so that's the closest like UFC bar around. So we're going to go check that out, and then tomorrow coming to get some work done. Something I really like about coming to these things that is just different. It's like not, you know, it's different from the normal like fitness expo, like the Arnold Classic or like the Dallas Europa or just any of the Europas or just a normal bodybuilding show. It's my favorite thing about it that makes it so different is it's just the lack of judgment that you're receiving from the people. You know, when I'm at a bodybuilding show, it's like everybody is just arrogant, or they're looking at people like I'm better than you, or why you're worse than them, or that person's fat, or that person's ugly, or people are so vain, you know, or like, oh, that person, I don't know, just like, and at least from my point of view, which I could be completely wrong, but like just from my point of view coming here and then coming to the other like tattoo expos and just tattoo conventions, is I don't feel that way whatsoever. You know, I mean, there's people that have their face tatted, people are walking around getting hooks put in their back and hung from the ceiling. You know, there's people just really out of shape, people that are in great shape, there's people that like, you know, are pretty, there's people that aren't so pretty, and like, it's just, I don't know, it's just, the passive judgment isn't happening, you know, and it's just cool, it's different, you know, and I think that's wild. I think it's really cool, because when I was in school, you know, I was the type of person that I did get judged a lot, and like even in getting into bodybuilding, you're still getting judged a lot, and coming into this atmosphere, it's just more of me. And what I mean by that is just I'm a very non-judgmental person. I don't give a fuck about who you are, or what you do, or the job you have, or, you know, if you have tattoos on your face, or if you have no tattoos, or if you're gay, white, black, whatever. Like, I don't care. You know, I'm very, very lack of judgmental, and that's what I love about this place. It's just cool and it's different, you know. So that's probably my favorite part about coming to these, and I'm gonna start coming to more and more. And that's not because I'm going to get work done every time. You know, that's just because when I do come here, there's typically a great artist that I work with. Like Poe, I get to work with Poe tomorrow, and he's freaking phenomenal. One of the best artists I've ever seen. I worked with Lotta in Philadelphia. She's absolutely incredible. And there's some other artists here that I would love to work with, you know, in a future time. And the cool thing about expos, like tattoo conventions, that if you all don't know, is a lot of these people get really booked up at their shop, like booked out like 6 months to a year. And you can fit in that time slot when you work with them at like a convention that maybe you wouldn't have been able to work with them, like work out that time slot at their shop or wherever they're tattooing out of. So yeah, it's cool. It just kind of gives you an extra opportunity on top of like the great atmosphere. Obviously, people come here to get tattooed also, so that's definitely my favorite part.
I would follow up. This is just something I think would sound really good coming from you. So if you're one of those people that, you know, you want to go to a really fun event where you're not going to be fucking judged, you're not going to be like, you don't need to be worried about wearing, you know, the tightest clothes or showing off your body or whatever it is. It's going to have a good time, like going to have a good, you know, fun and meet other people. That's actually what it is, and it's sad because that's what fitness should be, and that's what a lot of people go to fitness expos thinking it's going to be. Yeah,
no, I mean, I completely agree with that. Like, a lot of people say like, oh, go to the Arnold, it's so much fun, you're gonna meet so many cool people, but you go to the Arnold Classic and you find out all these people are douchebags in person, or they're bitches, or they're really nice to your face, but then you turn around and they're a bitch, or like they're an asshole, and like they just don't actually give a fuck, and they're very fake, like very, very fake. So what I would say is like, if you do want to go to something that, even if you have no tattoos, you know, this is something that's really cool that I think if you go to one of these events with an open mind and appreciate for the artwork of it, not necessarily like, oh, I love tattoos, you know, or you don't even have to, like I'm saying, I wouldn't come here if you hate tattoos, obviously, but like, you can come here and you can enjoy the artwork and just the people and how nice people are and how open people are. I think that part of it is really cool and something that a lot more people could be open to and enjoy. So definitely, that's kind of like what I would say. So just got to the Expo. It's 10:53. Expo starts at 11, and then I start getting tattooed at 11. So we're in a little bit of a rush getting here, just because we had to like check it out of our Airbnb, get here, and yeah. So got a little meal before we get started. I'll catch you guys up on like what happened like last night. So after the fight, because I didn't really record much of that, like it was crazy because the fights weren't as good as we wanted them to. Like the co-main event was like weird. If you guys haven't seen the fight yet, it was like freaking, I don't know, like there was a disqualification type deal, not disqualification, but they ended the fight early because Gegard like pulled a knee, like kneed him in the face, but like they thought his hands were down, so they called the fight, but really like his hands weren't. It was illegal. So it was kind of like really wild, weird fucking situation. And then the main event, Rumble came out and like just wasn't fighting like himself and got choked out by DC, and then he called retirement. It was just so wild. And then after that, like, so basically before the co-main, we gave our card to go get swiped, which was like 10:30, and then the main event ended at like 12:30. They still hadn't brought us our cards to be swiped for our bill, and we're like, what the fuck's going on? And their card readers went down. So long story short, we were there till 1:20, and just the card readers weren't working, and it was pretty stressful. And then we had like a 45-minute drive back, and we ended up getting our meals comped, and we like left, so that was cool. But then we got home late, and so I had to wake up early for this. A little stressful. I woke up and I had a headache. So now I just like, I drank some caffeine, get some food in. It's all gonna be good. So yeah, you guys are gonna be able to see the fun adventures, and I can catch up on everything else later. So yeah, gonna eat this food and talk to y'all soon.
Born into half of a body, desperate to be realigned. Aliens, two tongues, redefining false design. Separation, magnetizing a reunion of golden souls. Reassembled at hip and mouth, dispel your demons, welcome home. And every day that you spend searching for the womb of your rebirth, preserving every sacred organ just to show what she's worth. Exhaling all of the darkness, dissipates, beauty personifies, dead dreams animates, defeated from the moment.
So it's like 10:30 p.m. Just got home from this kick-ass weekend. Obviously, Hannah's tattooed. Y'all seen that in the clip earlier. And just the whole weekend was great. You know, I talked about this earlier of why I love tattoo conventions, and it just really reminded me again, and it's gonna remind me every time I go to another tattoo convention. People there are just so fucking nice and just so it's so less judgmental than anywhere else I've been in the world. You know, like I go to a fitness expo and you're judged like, oh, that person looks better than me, or you have to make excuses of why you look worse than that person or why they're more established than you. I was at the fitness expo and just everybody, not that fitness expo, the tattoo expo, and everybody's nice to each other. I'm not even talking about just people being nice to me, but just everybody is nice to each other, and they're not just trying to downplay other people. You know, if an artist is bad, or not bad, but like if an artist is not as good, they're asking the good artists questions of how to get better, and the good artists are giving people tips of how to improve. And you know, people that see your tattoos, even if they may not love it, they're still being nice. And like, I don't know, like it's just something about the vibe that you can hear me say it, but you're not actually going to know what I'm talking about unless you go experience it for yourself. And then, you know, just the whole weekend, like Corey and I ate a lot of good food, which you didn't, you're probably gonna see some of this within the vlog, but not all of it. We ate a ton of good food and watched the UFC fights, which, yeah, they were a little bit of a letdown, but I mean, it was still fun, and like, just the whole weekend was awesome, you know. And just like, I'm beyond ecstatic about how this tattoo turned out, and just, I don't know, man, I'm so blessed and thankful and just grateful for my life right now and just how good I feel about my situation.
I think you should talk about, this is how I would word it, I'm over trying to be competition shredded and meet the standard of the fitness industry. I want to meet my own standard and do the things I like to do, like going to this expo.
No, I think that's a great topic, you know, and I can even keep like you asking me that in, like, because like I talk about that like on Instagram, you know, but I've done 8 competitions now, and I'm so sick of the stigma that you have to be shredded. Like if you're not shredded, you just look like shit, or you are a failure, or you're not doing things right. And that's the part of the fitness industry I fucking hate. Like I literally hate that people look down on you if you're not shredded, or if you're not just like competition lean, or you're not getting ready for a competition, or if you're just wanting to maintain, or you're just wanting to like feel good about yourself. It's not even like look good, like just feel good and feel happy. Like that pisses me off. That
the thing is, if you're not shredded, you're considered lazy. Like that's what.
Or
the
if you're not
is.
full blown bulk, that you're being lazy also. Like there's just I just hate it, you know. And it's just I'm further separating myself from the fitness industry. And it's not that I'm done with fitness. You know, I will always be fitness. Fitness will always be a part of my life because that's what's gotten me to this point. I'm always going to continue working out and giving out fitness advice and posting, you know, fitness information and education and helping people and coaching people. I'm always going to continue doing that. But I'm stepping further away from the industry, you know, not wanting to compete, not wanting to necessarily like go be a part of things at fitness expos. Like I still enjoy going to fitness expos to meet like people that support me and people that want to meet me and people that like for example, I met a lot of people from like Canada and Australia and like places that like if I don't ever travel, they will never likely meet me. Like those are the people that I'm talking about. Or even people that just they live across the world. Like they live in California. I was gonna say Canada, California, and like I live here in, you know, even when I was in Ohio, and now I'm here in Virginia. Like they're all the way over here. Like they're here, I'm here, and it's just they would never meet me unless I do travel, you know, because they're not just gonna come here. So like that's kind of I'm getting kind of like sidetracked here, but that's. So I'm still going to be like a part of like fitness industry, whatever, but I'm just kind of separating myself from it because I just think a lot of it is just, it doesn't motivate me anymore. I don't want to just say, I don't want to talk bad about it because this is just my personal feelings. This is just me entirely, and you can feel however you want about it. But all in all, this weekend was awesome. And I'm so happy with how just I feel leaving these weekends. They leave me very happy. And the people that I met and talked to and got to just talk and hang out with, like, it's just cool, man. I can't even explain it in any other way except I'm just genuinely happy when I go to these things, and not just tattoo convention, just
places where people are genuine people. Like, that's what I'm explaining here. And not to like shit on fitness industry, but like so many people aren't genuine. So many people are so fake and just they aren't real, and like they can tell you they are, and you can be so inspired by them that you can't see past like the facade, but they're not real, and it's so sad, you know. So that's really about it, you know. I don't want to ramble too much on this.
I would end it on a positive note and say like, but like with these things, guys, like I do plan to get more tattoos, and because of how well this edit turned out and how much good footage we got, like this is part of the content I'm gonna continue bringing to you if you like it. So if you like it, you know, let me know, and let me know what else you want to see. But like, you know, it's not that I'm against making fitness videos. It's just
I'll talk about it. So on that note, what I want to say is I hope you all like this video in general. You know, I'm not making this video isn't for views or likes or comments. Like, this is just a video to show something that I had fun with, and like this is my life, and this is definitely 100% separated from fitness, you know. And I'm gonna get more tattoos. I'm gonna be doing more things like this where are fun for me, you know, like. And if you all like that kind of stuff, like lifestyle-y vlogs like this or edits, and let me know, because this is the kind of stuff that I like. And I was so motivated to do this like weekend and have Corey help me record stuff way more than I would ever be motivated to record a workout or a fitness expo or anything. Like, this made me so happy this weekend, and if you all like this stuff, let me know. I'm definitely more comfortable making videos like this because this is the shit I like, and hopefully you like it too. But on that note, if none of you know who I am and you're just watching this video, more content to come, you know. I'm gonna try to keep this shit coming, like I kind of just said. I kind of have a wide variety of everything I want to talk about, and I'm gonna shut up because now I'm kind of just going left and right and sideways, up and down and back to back, and I need to go to sleep. And hopefully this hand tattoo doesn't keep me up in the middle of the night from like smacking the wall and shit. And yeah, so hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm hopefully gonna make some more very soon like this, and if you like it, please let me know in the comments. And that's about it. So talk to you later. Thank you for tuning in. See ya.